What's happening, everybody? Hello and welcome back to Total Blast, where we discuss about everything Marvel and the MCU. Phase 5 and 6 of the MCU will be taking its fans through a whole new different experience. We are less than 2 months away from Phase 5, as Antman and the Wasp QUANTUMANIA releases on the 17th of February of 2023, kicking off Phase 5 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. In this video, I'll take you through Phase 4 to maintain continuity through Phase 5 and 6 to highlighten your anticipation. I genuinely think that things are about to get incredibly fascinating. Guys, we'll be giving out a brand new PlayStation 5 on this channel to one lucky subscriber. More on how to win at the end of this video. And if this is your first time, please subscribe and enable the post notification so you don't miss out on subsequent videos. What exactly is about to happen in the Marvel Cinematic Universe that will be such a significant departure from Phase 4? As most fans are aware, Phase 4 was largely an experimental phase. With Avengers Endgame, the Infinity Saga was concluded and the Multiverse Saga was launched. However, with the start of a brand new era came the departure of some of our iconic classic characters. Although new characters will be introduced into the MCU, some of the original characters will take more on the spotlight and concentration on their story, so things had to be built up again. However, keep in mind that Avengers Endgame and Avengers Infinity War didn't come to Phase 1 or Phase 2. Rather, Phase 1 and 2 and 3 built up to the Avengers Infinity War and Endgame happening. Marvel Studios has greatly maintained and achieved this with its movies, and it's about to happen starting with Antman and the Wasp QUANTUMANIA. Phase 4 teased us with the multiverse, and I really mean they teased us because we thought we were going all out with the multiverse of madness and Loki. But it will start with Phase 5, with Kang, who in Ant-Man 3 will be introduced as the villain of the Multiverse Saga. However, Kang will also introduce us to multiple Kangs, some of which might even be good, a very small percentage, but most of them will be bad. And the true power of a villain is one who can travel throughout the multiverse at his own will, not only to different universes, but different timelines. Given that some universes are more advanced than others, Kang can also travel to a more advanced universe and even to their future. Take more advanced technologies and weapons or whatever intelligence he might be needing and bring them to the current timeline of the MCU. This makes Kang an extremely dangerous villain. On the other hand, there is Secret Invasion, which is going to demonstrate some things that we thought we knew about the Marvel Cinematic Universe. For example, we know that the Skrulls are going to pose as probably some of the most iconic Marvel characters. The movie Spider-Man Far From Home gave us a bit about this. Talos, a good Kree, did this for good when he impersonated Nick Fury, but they are bad Krees who are out there and who are going to pose as very famous people for bad. So, what we think we might know about the MCU might actually be shattered with Secret Invasion. Talos was disguised as Nick Fury, and we didn't know that he was, and it was revealed that Nick Fury was actually in space. Then, the Guardians of the Galaxy will appear. This will be significant because it will mark the end of the Guardians of the Galaxy. But it won't be the final chapter because a new Guardian team will be assembled to continue the story leading up to Kang Dynasty and Avengers Secret Wars. There is a possibility that Nova or Adam Warlock could even join the team. And if the Silver Surfer also appears, he might also be joining the team. Then, there is the Echo and Daredevil Born Again series, which will introduce our street-level Avengers team and bring Kingpin back into the MCU after Hawkeye once more. If rumors are accurate, this will lead up to the street-level Avengers teaming up with Spider-Man to take on Kingpin and other incredible villains. But then, there is Loki Season 2, which is going to completely change everything. We'll be introduced to even more variations. We already saw that in Loki Season 2 teasers. But most importantly, we will see how Kang manipulates time in various timelines, which will also go a long way forward, illuminating who Kang the Conqueror truly is. The Marvels and Guardians of the Galaxy will further bind us with the cosmic aspect of the MCU. But the actual significance of this film is that it will reveal Kamala Khan's powers are directly linked to her bangles, which is also connected to Kang and to Shang-Chi's 10 rings, and they are both the same technology. Rogue could possibly appear in the Marvels. Her and Captain Marvel have a long history together in the comics. It's a pretty big rumor for now, although I would have loved to see this happen on screen. And as we always say on this channel, take every unofficial report with a hefty grain of salt. And now, continuing our conversation, we also have Mephisto who is going to appear in the High on Earth series, but they won't refer to him as Mephisto anymore. Instead, they'll call him a demon. In the High on Earth series, we already know that the Hood will be the main antagonist, and apparently, according to these insiders like My Time to Shine Hello, the Hood is going to get his powers from making a deal. Mephisto was supposed to be played by Sacha Baron Cohen. Then, there is Blade, who is going to start a whole new side of the MCU. Werewolf by Night got things started, but Blade is really going to take it to the next level by basically starting the supernatural and the monster side of the MCU. We're talking about characters who could appear in the Midnight Suns. So, Blade is going to get things started and will make room for characters like Ghost Rider and Man-Thing. To top it all off, Phase 5 will conclude with Captain America, the New World Order, and the Thunderbolts. From what we heard so far, these films are going to be insanely crazy. Captain America, New World Order seemed to be about super soldier serum, and Harrison Ford will be appearing in both films as tedious Thunderbolt Ross. And if this is the case, we may even see him emerge as the Red Hulk. Leading into our new Avengers film, the Kang Dynasty and Avengers Secret Wars. But the big finale of the Captain America New World Order could be that introduces the X-Men and Wolverine connection, because according to some insiders, this movie will have about 6 different villains, with the leader being one of them. Captain America 4, the Skull and potentially the remainder of the corpse of Tiamat, a Celestial who perished in the Eternals on Earth, will be the subject of a conflict between the government and the globe because of adamantium. If this is your first time coming across the word adamantium, we did a previous video on this channel talking extensively about adamantium. Adamantium is the metal that Wolverine has fused inside of his body and they make up his claws. The head of Tiamat may serve as Genosha Island, which in the comics is essentially a base camp for mutants. And to top it all off, we're getting a new squad. And of course, the Phase 5 grand finale, the Thunderbolt, will be the MCU's debut of Sentry. This movie will introduce Sentry into the MCU, and eventually he should go on to become a hero, and hopefully he goes on to fight in Avengers Secret Wars. Sentry is supposed to be the villain. He's going to start off on the Thunderbolts team, but then he's going to kind of go crazy because he'll be hearing voices up in his head. The Thunderbolts are then going to have to kill him, which is pretty impossible knowing anything about Sentry. Avengers the Kang Dynasty is going to connect a lot of things that we didn't really see that were connected at first. There are going to be many different variants of Kang. It only even gets better in Phase 6 now that we already know about the 2 Avengers movie. But remember that the multiverse conflict wasn't about arbitrary universes. Rather, it was a conflict between Kang and his variations, making it truly a Kang war. The Kang Dynasty will reveal who the real authentic Kang is, and as such, this will be the major plot point leading to Avengers Secret Wars. Of course, the Fantastic Four, Marvel's founding family, are finally making their way into the MCU with Phase 6. Reed Richards, the smartest man alive in the MCU, introduces us to one of the greatest superhero team of all time. Not only will the Fantastic Four's appearance permanently alter the MCU, but the Avengers will need the Fantastic Four in order to defeat Kang and save the multiverse. The Avengers and everyone else who will be a part of that group will learn how to explore the multiverse through the introduction of the smartest man alive and his squad. The Fantastic Four are going to be tremendously significant and incredibly cool. Then, a release date has not yet been given, but we still have Deadpool 3. We know that the TVA will be involved, that Owens Wilson's Mobius will also be present, and that Deadpool will be traveling the multiverse and running into old X-Men and old Fantastic Four members. However, if this movie was just about Hugh Jackman's Wolverine and Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool, it will still likely be amongst the best things to come out of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I was super excited about Peter Parker, most likely because of Phase 6, but it could also be in Phase 5. Tom Holland is finally going to be on his own. This is very exciting when you consider that he's likely going to lead the low-level Avengers team and interact with characters like Daredevil. It becomes even more thrilling when She-Hulk takes on Kingpin. And back to our giveaway. Guys, we'll be giving out a brand new PlayStation 5 on this channel when we hit a milestone of 1,000 subscribers. And all you have to do to win is watch our videos, subscribe, turn on post notification, like and comment. And one lucky subscriber will be chosen from the comment section to win our brand new PlayStation 5. Also, we want to say thank you to everyone who has supported us this far. We truly appreciate it. What are your thoughts about this video? And which of the MCU's project are you most anticipated about? Please, don't forget to like this video and share your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. Subscribe and turn on the post notification so you don't miss out on any of our latest Marvel news. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, I hope to see you in the next one.